Okay, a very good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to Singapore live coverage of the 2021 National School Games B Division 3v3 Volleyball. This is the South Zone 3rd and 4th placing, and we are live from MOE Evans Road. And you are watching the clash between Zhonghua in black and Queensway in light purple. So beside me, I have my color commentator, Celine Chin from the Team Singapore Indoor Volleyball. Hi Celine.
Hello. Okay, so I'll give you a rundown on the players that we have on court today first. So for Zhonghua Secondary in black, we have number 1 Matthias, number 2 Ling Kai, and number 5 Enzo.
Okay.
And for Queensway Sec in the light purplish jersey, we have 11 Ian, number 13 Dylan, and number 3 He Zhang.
I see. So you have been watching the semi-finals between for the both teams, right? So Zhonghua has lost to Presbyterian.
Yes.
2-1.
Yes.
And Queensway have lost to Fairfield. Yeah, Fairfield 2-1 as well. So I guess this is gonna be a quite intense match, right?
Yes.
On that touch. So any opinion about the players from what you have seen in the semis?
I think right now Queensway does have an edge because of its strong attackers, but Zhonghua actually also does really well in their defense. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so we have number 11 Ian with the serve. Oh, there was a block out. So you were from the South Zone when you were also playing in NSG, right? So
Yes.
you are quite familiar with both teams, right?
Yes. For me, I think Queensway was actually a school that a lot of us know in the South Zone because they have a really strong guys and girls team also.
Okay.
Zhonghua Secondary School, they have really been climbing up the ranks these past few years. Yeah.
I think they have always they've been in at least top 4 the last few years, right?
I think according to my records, yeah.
Yes. There was Dylan with the serve. A good shot set. Oh. I think Kai wasn't ready for that shot set.
Yeah. Oh.
That was a great idea though, tipping to the side. But I think he have turned his hand too much to inside his own court.
Yeah.
Yeah, so resulting the ball to drop in his own court.
Yeah, and actually Matthias, number 1, he actually has a habit of pushing the ball over rather than spiking it. Yeah.
That's a waste though because he jumped quite high.
Mm.
Yes, compared to his peers on court right now. So I think he should just take the risk and
Yeah.
spike the ball. Okay. Right now, Queensway is leading by 4 points. So for each set, the max point is 11 points, and there's no deals.
Oh. That was a quick run by He Zhang and set up by Ian. And I think that was a really great idea because you rarely see quick balls in secondary school level games. Oh, that was a nice pickup by Dylan.
Oh, he definitely saw the empty corner at the back. Okay, we have number 3, He Zhang with the serve. Oh. generally I feel like once you have to serve and you have to go block immediately, it's quite hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting to position. Somehow you're the only blocker who have to cover at least 2 spiker.
And also, I think that's why they make the court 8 by 8 meters actually instead of 9 by 9. So like the players don't have such a hard time running around the court.
Because I play beach volleyball, right? So I do feel like for some to make it easier for the blocker to get to the net as quick as possible after the serve and more relaxed, is definitely you either serve a very high ball or you make sure that you serve a very strong ball. Alright, so the first set goes to Queensway with a score of 11-3. Would you like to give your overview of this set?
I think this set actually went by really fast, especially since Queensway, they actually did really well in terms of covering, and I think Zhonghua actually lost this set due to some mistakes that they made. For example, not being able to get the ball across the net. So I think that's something they can take note of. Yeah, and I think Queensway can just keep up with their good work.
Okay, so a lot of unforced errors should be cut down. Yes. Okay, so now the second set is actually starting. So we're gonna see how this set actually goes. Alright, and we have Ling Kai with the serve.
Oh, that was a smart idea by Dylan, but then I think it just was a bit too short.
Yeah. To play this 3v3, what if you were playing this 3v3, what do you think, what type of attack will you be doing, or what type of spot will you be consistently hitting?
I think because as a warm-up in the national team, we actually play 3v3 on a 9 by 9 court. So one idea that we actually do is to angle ourselves to hit towards the 4th or the 2nd position of the court, which is in the front court. So
or the corners.
To get the opposing team running. And also we try to hit between 2 players to make them like have a bit of miscommunication and not be able to get the ball.
Yes, that's true. That's a very good tactic. Okay, we are seeing a lot of errors during these first few points, so hopefully they can cut down on it, because you know a set is only 11 points. If you make some error, it goes by really quickly.
Yes.
Okay, right now Queensway is leading with a 3-point lead.
Ian with the serve.
Oh, okay, that was actually a good idea by Enzo over there. Unfortunately, I think he can push a little more, put in a little more strength compared to earlier. And instead of just tipping right to the middle of the opponent court, I think he can push to the corner, as you mentioned, the 2nd and the 4th position on the sides there. Yes, definitely will make the opponent dive for the ball instead. Matthias with the serve. Oh wait, Matthias was actually swapped out with number 4 Zaid during during this set earlier on. Oh, that was a good cut shot. Yes. The flick of the wrist, the thumbs down motion, it was pretty good. Zayn with the serve. Ling Kai with the serve, sorry.
Oh, that was a shutdown by He Zhang. And I think actually Dylan, the player who's serving right now on
Okay.
Queensway, he's doing really well in terms of covering for his members because even though he might be quite small compared to his teammates, he's been really running around and getting into all the corners of the court.
Yes.
And I think with just a bit more control, he'll be able to get up all the balls really easily.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think he stayed quite low when he was moving around. Then a lot of quick feeds here and there. Yeah. Oh, what a good set. There was a block out. But actually for that, I do think that He Zhang can go for a more explosive spike because that was a good jump, a very straight jump up. Then I think once he spiked, then he can feel much better. You know, get more confident about himself.
Yes.
Oh, yes, good hit by Ling Kai over there. A touch out. Generally for blocking, what do you have to take note?
I think blocking actually height, as much as it may play a big part on the net, is not everything, because what matters is also the timing and the angle at which you jump, because when you hit the ball on the opposing when you see the opposing team hit the ball, there are actually different angles that they can hit. So it's all about the matter of elimination, like which angle can they hit and which is the most convenient one and which is the most possible one that they can hit. And what's important is to shut down that angle.
Yes. Oh, the set was a little bit too far out. Actually, if for that, I do feel like his teammate Ian could actually try to hit the ball back in by maybe facing his body towards cross court. Yeah, because generally not all sets are very good, so definitely all the players have to try to manage themselves.
Yes.
Oh, good deed.
Oh, that was a net fault called against Ling Kai.
Still
Dylan,
a lot of errors.
Yeah.
Dylan what?
Dylan serving.
Yes. Oh, what a good set.
Oh.
Currently 2 mistakes in a row. Hopefully this does not bring his morale down.
And actually, Queensway set is at their match point. So if they take this set, they actually take the first sub game.
Yes, because this is actually a best of 3 for all games. So once each team won 2 sets, they will straight away take the entire game, sub game. And if they win for out of the 3 sub games, they manage to win 2 for any score of the school, they will hit straight. They will get third place. Yes.
And I think that wraps up the first sub game with Queensway winning the set score of 2-0, of 11-3 in the first set and 11-8 in the second set.
Yes. Anything you would like to say about this sub game?
I think this game really went by quite fast because I think the Zhonghuarans, they weren't able to warm up quick to the game. So I think that's something that they can learn from. Yeah. And then I think Queensway side did really well in keeping themselves on their toes and also covering for one another, which really shows in the scores that they've produced. Yeah.
Yes, that's good. Okay, so once again, congrats to Queensway first team for winning the first sub game. So we'll be back in another 1 minute for the second sub game. Okay, welcome back to Singapore live coverage of the 2021 National School Games B Division 3v3 Volleyball. This is the South Zone 3rd and 4th placing, and we are live from MOE Evans Road. So you are watching the clash between Zhonghua Secondary School in black jersey and Queensway Secondary in light purple jersey. So beside me, I have my color commentator, Celine Chin from the Team Singapore Indoor Women's Volleyball. Hi Celine.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. Would you like to give a rundown of the players on court?
Okay, sure. So for Queensway in the light purple jersey, we have number 8, Aiden, number 12, Junyuan, and number 6, Wenzhong.
I see. Then from Zhonghua?
And for Zhonghua in black, we have number 6, Kadir, number 19, Axel, and number 7, Abraham.
Yes. Okay, right over there we have saw that Junior had made quite a good dive, but unfortunately he didn't get the ball up.
Yes. Now we have Kadir serving.
Okay. A tip to the front. A good save.
Oh, there was a nice pushover by Aiden.
He's the captain for of Queensway Secondary apparently.
And I think it really you can really see it from his skills because having watched the previous matches, he's really capable in bringing up his team to score his points. Yeah.
Also, even for Zhonghua Secondary, their captain are also in this second sub game. Yeah, so number 7, Abraham.
Oh, I think you can really tell also because in the previous match he really was a deal breaker in helping his team score the points. Yeah. Yeah. So we have the clash of captains on in this game.
Yes. Okay, so earlier during the first sub game, actually Queensway have won with a score of 2-0, 11-3 and 11-8. So if they manage to take down this second sub game, they will be able to get third placing. So hopefully Zhonghua can put quite a fight.
Yes. So if you're interested in viewing the results and the fixtures, you can visit our website at go.gov.sg/NSG.
That was a good pickup. Oh, it's still safe. Not bad. Oh, a little bit too long. Yes, for those who are still new to this 3v3 format, so right now the courts are modified from 9x9 to 8x8. Yes. So it's a little bit different, so a lot of balls have to be controlled well so that it do not land out. What a good spike. Okay, so earlier on I did see Aiden do his warm-up. He had very good approach in terms that his last 2 steps are very explosive, which is very good for a spiker.
Yes, and also he's really quick in moving and positioning himself to get the best angle for his spike.
Oh, that was quite a great block out but that made by Abraham over there. A good spike. And he's with the serve, sorry. Oh, another spike. So compared to the first sub game, actually, we are looking at a lot more spikes compared, as I say, compared to the first sub game, because earlier on there was a lot of trick shot instead of smashing the ball.
Yes.
Oh, that was a good save by Queensway over there.
Yes. Oh.
Oh, they are really.
Oh no.
Yes. But really good job to Queensway for really keeping all the balls alive, because there was a lot of balls that was a bit hard to take.
Yes. And really, it goes to see that they have the spirit of really just hustling and running around the court, which is really, really very important in defense in volleyball, because without a strong defense, you won't be able to get a strong attack also.
Yeah, I can see that they are working well as a team. Oh, actually, I just realized earlier. So for Zhonghua, I see that number 6 is actually not wearing a volleyball shoe, which is quite rare, especially when you're in a match.
And I think especially being a setter, movement is really very important, and a volleyball should be able to give you that support. But I think it's all about the preferences maybe. And also in economical sense, a volleyball shoe is actually quite expensive, at like 100 plus 200 plus per pair of shoes. So I think it's maybe his choice to wear his normal school shoes to play volleyball. Yeah.
I see. Or maybe the shoe just broke. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So right now, Queensway is at set point.
And then with a service ace by Aiden, Queensway takes the first set at 11-4.
Okay. So would you like to give any advice to Zhonghua right now, because they are losing behind by 7 points?
Yes, I think actually even though Aiden might have a strong spike, you'll be able to receive a strong spike like that if you lock your arms when you receive the ball, because by having a good platform for the ball to bounce off on, the ball will actually go up instead of it actually dropping down on your hands.
I see. Then also, I do feel like the blockers can actually choose one direction to block, so that the teammates can just defend the other direction, the other angle. Yes, makes it way easier for the team. Alright, so now they are having a set break. Then what do you think Queensway should continue to do?
I think to be honest, I'm very, very impressed with Queensway in terms of them really covering for one another and having that chemistry on court. And I think they really just have to keep it up, because they've been doing really, really very well. Yeah.
Actually, I hope to see from Queensway a lot more of different style of attacks. So maybe you can see some short balls, since they are actually doing quite well with the normal hits, a normal high set already. So maybe an A ball will be very nice and a boost in morals. Yes. Okay, we have Axel with a serve. Good pick up. Okay, there was a net touch made by Zhonghua over there, and also the spike was quite strong.
Yes.
The set was a little off. Generally, I do feel like Aiden's spike has been getting to the Zhonghua players, because you can tell they are more tense in their play. Oh, that was a great spike by Abraham over there.
Yes, and I think actually this spike might be able to boost them in terms of their confidence. Yeah.
So they have to keep this up.
Yes.
Good pick up. Actually, to aid Aiden, number 6, Wenzong, right, is quite a good setter, because he does his job well blocking right in front of the net, because he has blocked quite a few balls. And besides that, he has made a great set with even passes off the net, way off the net. Yes.
I think this really shows his athleticism, because he's able to get that angle to be able to set towards a perfect position for Aiden to actually spike.
Yes. Hit right on the line.
Jinyue with the serve. That was actually a nice set by Kadia.
At this point, since Aiden is going for a lot more line spike, I do feel like the blocker can block the line, whereas the teammates can move towards the cross. Because at one point I did see like number 19 Axel and number 6 Kadia. Yes, from Zhonghua, they are actually standing in line when it comes to defense. So it's a bit, I would say, not useful, because
you are cutting off another defender.
Wasting a lot like resources.
I think it goes to show that communication is really important, because maybe Axel can tell his teammates or on which line he wants to block, so the teammates can actually move accordingly.
Oh, it was just one ball out, but that was a good swing over there. Right now the score is 5-4, Queensway leading. This time out,
Oh, wow.
that was quite a luck ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not bad, not bad. It earned them the point. Okay, not bad. We can see that Zhonghua have tied up with Queensway, 5-all.
Oh, and we have a quick ball from Aiden.
Yes, that's what I wanted to see. Oh, good block over there.
Oh, nice reach.
An advantage for tall players.
Yes.
Oh, quite a rally going on. Okay.
Oh, nice pick up by Abraham.
It's legit a fight between two captains.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good job to both the schools. Now Queensway have won the point and Aiden with the serve. Oh, it's a bit low.
Yes.
Yeah, you see what I meant by they are both standing in the same line. Yes, it's quite a waste, especially you know that Aiden is spiking such a sharp angle.
Yes.
Yeah, you shouldn't be standing in one line behind the blocker. Yes.
I think actually because Abraham received Aiden's spikes just now, Aiden might be more conscious in trying to avoid hitting to Abraham instead. Yeah.
I do feel like the captains for both teams, so for Zhonghua, Abraham has very good defense and attacking. Then same for Aiden as well. So it's really a clash between the both captains, and it's quite a sight to see.
Yes.
A good pickup. Short ball.
Oh.
Okay, that was quite lucky because over there, Abraham almost touched the net because of that quite short ball. He wasn't really expecting a very fast ball. But good job in handling the ball. Okay, go.
Oh, miscom. Oh, a nice defense by Axel.
A tip.
Oh,
it's still alive.
A pancake by Abraham.
Yes, that was a great save.
Oh.
Yeah, so being so tall, Aiden have such a very great reach. And definitely when compared to Kadir, so he definitely reached over his block.
Yes.
So maybe I think they should maybe change to Axel to do the blocking instead because Axel's jump quite high.
Yes. And I think actually this rally might have left the Zhonghuarans in not so good spirit because I can see that they are looking quite tense on court. Yeah.
Okay, so right now Queensway is just 1 point away from taking this set, and once they have taken this set, they will be getting third place of the South Zone B Division boys.
And that was a nice swing by Axel.
The first spike that I saw in this entire match for him. Alright. So right now Queensway have won the second set of this second sub game with a score of 11-7, which was much closer to the first set of the second sub game, 11-4. So what are your opinions of both the teams?
I think both teams really put up a very strong fight in terms of their defense and also their covering and also their spiking, because we've really seen really good defense from Abraham from Zhonghua, and we've seen really just overall overall really very good plays of volleyball by two teams, and I'm just very impressed by these this sub game that we've watched.
Yes, that's great. So okay, even though Queensway has secured their third position, we will still be playing the third sub game because we will give everyone a chance to play. So this is the fairness of the best of three format. Yes.
Yes.
So on the screen right now, you are looking at go.gov.sg/NSG. So you can go onto this link for more to look at all the fixtures or all the result of all the national school games. Yes. So that's it for now, and we will be back in 1 minute for the third sub game. Okay, welcome back to Singapore live coverage of the 2021 National School Games B Division 3v3 Volleyball. So this is the South Zone 3rd and 4th placing, and we are live from MOV Evans Road. So right now you're watching the clash between Zhonghua in black and Queensway in light purple jersey. So this is actually the 3rd sub game. So earlier on, Queensway have already won the 1st and 2nd sub game. So they are already 3rd place, whereas Zhonghua is already 4th place. So hopefully for this 3rd sub game, they will still continue play their best. So right now beside me, I have my color commentator, Celine from the Team Singapore Women's National Volleyball. Hi Celine.
Hello, so I'll give you also a rundown of the point system. So if you win a best of 3 set by 2-0, the winning team will get 4 points and the losing team will only get 1 point. And if you win the set by 2-1, the winning team will get 3 points and the losing team will get 2 points.
Okay, so back to the game.
Yes, so we have the players on court, number 16 from Queensway Sec Ola, number 7 Toby, and number 17 Hu Tin. And on Zhonghua side, we have number 13 Chong Zheng, number 11 Raiden, and number 8 Fanan.
Yeah, so right now Zhonghua is actually leading. So compared to the previous 2 games, it's quite a good sight to see.
Yes.
That they are like not giving up. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so if you are interested to find out more about the results and the fixtures, you can visit us at the website shown on screen, go.gov.sg/NSG.
Okay, we have Toby with the serve. There was a float serve.
Oh.
Yes. Quite a good serve right to the back of the court.
Oh, there was another service ace by Toby.
I do feel like Toby's serve are very steep and quite strong. There's a lot of power to make the ball move quite fast. So it might be quite hard for Zhonghua to get this ball up.
Yes.
Ooh, that's good.
Ooh.
That was a great set actually. Oh. Same, Toby with the serve. So earlier on we see that Zhonghua was leading. However, right now Queensway already overtook by at least 3 points.
Yes.
A great save. Oh, okay. A great. That was a great save over there by Toby. Fanan with the serve.
Oh.
Yes.
That was smart. A smart move by Toby to just lightly push the ball into the front of the court.
He definitely saw the empty spot over there, which is quite a good thing because that means it tells that the players are really looking before they hit. Because a lot of volleyballers, players, right, they tend to not really look at all the empty spots before they start to attack. So they waste a lot of energy hitting right to the opponent.
Actually, I think Queensway has quite a few strong servers in this matchup because Ola actually has quite a strong float serve also.
Yes, and right to the back of the court, earning Queensway another point. So they are just 3 points away from taking this set.
Yes.
Yes. I do feel like the pressure have really gotten to Zhonghua because of all the serve. Yeah, because if they can't pick up the first ball, right, they do not have a attack. And yes, then if they can't make an attack, right, they most likely are giving free ball to the opponent.
Well, actually, that was a very nice block by Fanan.
Chong Zhen with the serve.
Oh! That was a nice cover by Ola, but I think his angle was just a bit too out towards the outside of the court.
Zhonghua with the serve again. Oh, a little bit too low on that hit, causing the ball to hit right into the net. Just 2 points away from taking this set, Queensway.
Oh, that was
a great
nice
idea.
cover.
Yes, unfortunately that ball went out, so the points goes to Zhonghua. It's great to see that the Zhonghuarians are not really giving up yet. Trying to catch up.
Oh, that was a second ball push by Ola.
Yes.
Oh, and another nice spike by Raiden.
I think he wanted to go for a tee.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, but it went become like a push.
Yeah.
Yes, not really a spike. Oh, actually that was quite a great jump by Hotin over there. Can tell his last 2 steps is very explosive and the timing was just right.
Yes. And I think actually Fanan is really good in terms of finding the positioning of blocking. Yeah, and also his timing is really great in terms of knowing when to jump according to the spiker's swing.
Yes, definitely, I agree. Oh, wow, good set.
Oh, nice set.
Oh. Yeah, so just now you had said Fana is a good blocker. I also think he's such a good setter as well. Yes, definitely the previous 2 team could have used him as a setter.
Yes.
The accuracy is really pretty on point. Oh, so right now Zhonghua have actually saved 1 match point. So a timeout is actually called by Queensway. Why do you think Queensway coach is calling for a timeout at this point?
I think mainly because Queensway actually had a lead at quite a few points, but then Zhonghua was able to steadily climb up and close the gap, which is why I think they are putting a lot of pressure on Queensway, which is really good on their part.
Yeah, actually this happens a lot, even when the team can be leading with such a huge gap, right? They tend to end up get I wouldn't say complacent, it's just more of they are surprised by their opponent's sudden change in their play style, because definitely the opponent always also want to win too. So the moment like the opponent change the way they play, the team who are taking a lead will definitely get much confused.
Yes. And I think also because there's always a saying in volleyball that in Chinese they say 球是圆的, which means the ball is always round, so you never know what will happen. Yeah, so always expect the unexpected, which is why now Zhonghua is actually also at match point. Yes.
There's no deuce. Yes, so the team who get 11 points will win this set.
Yes.
Oh, what a great save over there by Hutin. Unfortunately, an unforced error made over there. So Queensway have won this first set of this 3rd sub game with a score of 11-10. What a great fight by both teams over here. So maybe in this time out, what advice would you give all the players who are playing volleyball, since you're from the national volleyball team?
I think actually Ola has been doing an effort to push the ball at the second touch, and also I think Zhonghua side, they did really well in terms of keeping their mentality and their spirits up, which is really good for them, because they were able to climb from trailing behind by 4 or 5 points to actually closing the gap to 10-11. And for Queensway, they've been really good in their covering for one another.
Actually, we did mention Olaf is also quite a good setter.
Yes,
his placement is just nice for Toby to hit the ball to all the angles. Okay, so back to the second set of this 3rd sub game. Let's see what happens. So will Zhonghua manage to take 1 set from Queensway, or will Queensway win with 2-0. Right now, player Toby, number 7, have been swapped out with number 5, Jay Hao. Yes. Oh, good set. Oh, that was a good try by Jay Hao.
Oh. I think actually Fana was trying a short serve there, but I think he just didn't put enough power into it.
He underestimated the distance.
Yeah.
Yes. But that was a good try. Ola with the serve. A mistake into the net by Chongzhen. Okay, allow me to serve again. I think from this set, I do feel like the feeling, the atmosphere that I'm getting is they are a lot more relaxed already.
Yes.
But I think maybe too much of a relax because they don't really feel tense at all.
Yes.
Yeah, like intense. Yes.
Yes, and I think actually a bit of stress on court will actually help you to perform better because it makes you more conscious of what to do, and also it gives you actually a clearer vision on court.
Yeah, so making the players much more competitive, right? Yeah, so you can't be either too tense, you can't be too relaxed. You have to just be right in the middle.
Yes.
Yeah, because right now I think since they are already too relaxed, right? Some of them seems like they don't have the motivation anymore at some points. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, that was a good try by Ethan. Jay Hao over there, right to the back of the court where there was no one. Here we have Hutin with the serve. Okay, a good roll shot, but it's right to the opponent.
Oh! That was a
spike.
nice spike by Hutin.
A great swing over there in the middle. Oh. He have touched the net over there. There was Raiden with a net touch. I do feel like when he is about to spike, right, he can stand a little bit more in front because his approach is a little too far. So he tend to do a lot of drops instead of spiking. Yes. Or maybe he just wanted to play safe because since they are already trailing behind. But as what I feel as an athlete, I do feel like sometimes you have to take some risks because if you don't try to do some good spike or some offense play, you will end up losing the chance and give the opponent the chance to attack you back.
Yes, and also I think volleyball is not a war about just physical, but it's also a mental war because when you show a strong spike, you also show your opponents that yes, you are capable of doing this kind of spikes even though it may be out. Yeah, so it really also, it might put a bit of pressure on them. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Okay, that was a good serve over there by Raiden. Right in the middle, so the players got quite confused.
Yeah.
A similar ball again. Great service ace over there.
Yes, and I think because of this few service aces, Zhonghua has actually leveled out the score at 6-6 with Queensway and closing the gap.
Yes, and we have seen that Queensway try to communicate with each other right now. So hopefully the ball right now, they are able to get it up.
Yes.
Oh, that was a good effort to trying to save that ball over there. That was Hutin. Right now, Zhonghua have taken the lead by 1 point. Overtook Queensway. A great pickup. Oh, that was a little bit too early on the approach.
Yes.
A tip.
Oh!
Yes.
That was a smart move by Chongzheng. Sorry, Chongzheng.
Yes.
And actually, I think Hanan is really good in terms of positioning his sets. Yes, because even though the ball was a bit far from the net, he was able to get the ball nearer to the net for Chongzheng to spike it over.
So there was a service mistake earlier. So right now the points goes to Queensway. A great pickup. Oh, I think he have turned his body too much when he's trying to spike that ball, leading the ball to be out.
Yes.
Generally for spikers, they have to be aware of their surrounding, especially when they are very near the antenna. Because once they know they are near the antenna, they should know that too much of a turn will lead the ball to become out, even though they want to go for a straight line. Yes, that was a good set actually. I think Chongzhen was just a bit too far to reach the ball in time. Here how it serve early on. Okay, a great pickup. Nice. Good set.
Oh, I think
A similar mistake, yes. Because right now, Chongzhen should see that since Olaf is really blocking the line, he should actually go for a cross shot. Rather aim the bigger area than just a small area, hoping he can just get an in ball.
Yes.
Right now, Queensway is at set point. Okay, yes, that's what I'm talking about. A great spike over there by Raiden. Just 1 point away from Queensway. Okay, hopefully they stay calm right now for both teams, because any mistake, any unforced error causing them to lose the point will really affect them. Okay. So Queensway have won the second set of the third sub game with a score of 11-9. So overall, Queensway have won all 3 sub games with a score of 2-0. So congrats to Queensway for winning third place of the B Division Boys South Zone. Whereas congrats to Zhonghua for winning fourth place for the B Division South Zone as well. So your thoughts on this entire game you have saw?
I think Zhonghua did really well in terms of keeping up with the mentality and also doing their best in all of their sets that they've been playing in. And I think really Queensway has shown a really commendable effort in terms of keeping their team together and also having that chemistry on court, and also just really in overall playing really good volleyball. Yeah.
Yes, okay, so do stay tuned, because right now we're going to have the prize presentation. So before that, while they're trying to get ready to do their prize presentation, maybe Celine, you like to talk about your national team trainings, like what has been going on during the national training?
Yes, so because of the COVID situation, we are forced to train in groups of 8 right now, because social distancing applies, even though we maybe in the national team, but everyone really just, health is above everything, yeah. So because of the restrictions of 8 people per group, there are definitely some drills that we won't be able to play right now, but then we are just doing our best in terms of just training with one another. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll be back in a minute, so stay tuned for the prize presentation ceremony.
Okay, we are going to give out the prizes for 3rd and 4th. All right. We would like to invite Miss Low from Zhonghua Secondary School to give out the prizes. Can we put our hands together to invite her?
Ceremony for 3rd and 4th placing. So for Queensway, we have the captain.
Okay, so in 4th position we have Zhonghua Secondary. Okay, can the vice captain and the captain to come forward to receive?
Okay, so for 4th position,
you want to take a picture?
We have the captain and the vice captain over there.
Both. Yeah. You want to take, take a picture?
Abraham and Tanan. So due to COVID, none of the players, all of the teammates won't be going out to collect the
okay,
medals.
and for the 3rd position, it will be Queensway Secondary School. Can I have the captain and the vice captain?
So for Queensway, the same. We have the captain and vice captain, Aiden and Toby, for 3rd position.
Okay, thank you very much. We will see you next year, alright? That's the end of our NSG volleyball this year. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Boston.
Thank you,